Welcome to this month's audio meditation. Here at the beginning of a new year, we begin a new theme for our meditations. And this year, we'll be focusing on a contemplatively based meditative practice where we will focus on a different theme each month and take into meditation an exploration initially of everything we already know about this concept. And then when all the thoughts and awarenesses of what we already know about a given concept are exhausted, where there's nothing else to think about it, we're going to open a space to allow new awareness to drop in. And our underlying theme, regardless of the specific issue we're focused on, is to contribute to our collective human consciousness, the qualities that are the focus of our meditation. And so here at the beginning, take a moment to become aware of the surface supporting you, noticing how your body receives the support available. Also, bring your awareness inside your own body-mind being, and in your body, find the place that you would call your internal home base or your internal center of gravity. Just noticing what feels right to you this time to orient to what I would call your core presence. You may notice that in this place of core presence, there is an inherent underlying steadiness. It's always there, even when you don't feel it. So notice what it's like to connect with the fact of it, even if it's not in the foreground of your awareness right now. Your internal core steadiness and core presence. You may notice that sensing into your presence in some way that you may recognize offers settling, arriving, landing in a deeper sense of your own embodied self. One of the fundamental ideas when we think of collective consciousness, or we think of our planetary family of both human and non-human kin, because we are all children of this planet, whatever our species. When you connect with that underlying reality of connection in consciousness, notice also that there is a spark of the sacred at the core of everything. And that spark of the sacred has its own light. The light of the sacred, the light of life itself. And And as David Spangler would say in his teachings, light speaks to light. So the light in you, the light in me, connects with and speaks to the light in everything else. Just notice how that concept or that idea or that reality, depending on how you relate to it, notice what that touches in you when you recognize that the light of the sacred in you also shines in every other thing on the planet, and that the light in you speaks to the light in everything and everyone else. As we do this contemplative meditation, I want to invite you to ponder the theme for the month, and our theme this month is presence. Really, presence is so powerful. And so I'm going to invite you to explore your experience and understanding of presence. I'm going to invite you to contemplate presence for 5 minutes, and then I'll come in again and you'll release your meditation and connection with the idea and living essence of presence into the collective where it contributes to the quality of our human collective consciousness. So as I remain silent now for 5 minutes, I invite you to contemplate, explore, experience presence. Now, realizing you'll have many days to contemplate this concept and experience of presence. Now, imagine that you are releasing your experience of presence, your awarenesses in this meditation, in whatever way makes sense to you, releasing all that your meditation, your contemplation have touched, allowing your thoughts and your experience to become resources to collective consciousness, to nurture the reality of presence in our species. And just notice the experience of letting that all go. You can certainly take some journal notes when we finish, which will be in just a moment or two. And so now become aware again of the surface supporting you, of the place in your body-mind where you touch into your presence here and now, your embodied awareness, your embodied senses, your internal center of gravity. And notice if you're aware of the steadiness that is always there. And as we conclude the meditation for this time, if you're ready to reorient and go on with whatever next, simply mentally count from 3 to 1 with the suggestion to yourself that at the count of 1 you'll be fully alert all the way back, ready to move on into whatever waits. That's next. And so for this time, I wish you an ever-deepening experience of your own presence, and I wish you well. Bye for now.